Greetings, my friends. So, this particular video is about Keep It Rolling, which is a recycle art predicated enterprising educational. It's a platform. It's an open source platform. It's designed to stimulate and inspire people all over the world to make use of waste or natural resources that are all around us, and to employ actual skills, craft techniques that are ancient, and innovative building techniques to fuse different materials together, and to also, as an kind of an umbrella skill, to use your creative imagination and start actually getting real with building products, with building shelter, with essentially redesigning our entire world, and using that very concept to start getting very concrete around turning life into an actual school. Because life is the school. And I'm not sharing my screen yet. And very important, and I keep repeating that nutshell, to employ creativity essentially as a way of living our lives, and to use our hands to do that is one of the best ways to heal. Therapeutically, it's beyond anything that I can put into words, what you ultimately get from getting real and touching your real world, building your own environment, infusing your own creative spark, your own ideas into something that surrounds you all day long and that inspires you to do actually more. I personally think this particular blueprint is so rich in potential that I am not entirely sure where to even start, especially that I've cleared my entire flat out, which was before kind of like a living portfolio. Like every other flat that I've ever lived in was a living portfolio of what I'm talking about, which obviously substantiates a lot of the claims. But I have done a video at the time when this was all still furnishing up my space, and you can find this video. Have I prepared this now or what? Oh my God, where is it? It is here. So this is gonna give you a tour around my flat. And it will introduce you to a lot of the things that I'm talking about, just by seeing the products, and it just makes so much sense. I won't play this entire video. It's 23 minutes long, but this piece here that used to stretch all across the hallway, connecting, like all across along the stairs. This is a window frame that I found somewhere on the streets of London, and I carried it essentially to my place. It was quite heavy, already empty, but I put plywood, to weight to hold the tiles in place that I was creating myself, smashing them up. I colored them, I painted them, I smashed them up, and I started to build that table that will be used in the pilot that I'm creating. That is another video, but you can see here yeah, so this is heavy, and wherever this is gonna go, that will need to be permanently fixed, because each of them individual sections is weighing quite a bit. And all the tiles, mostly, I have either created them or I found them and then colored them. So this is really a part of the grout that is hand built and entirely constructed from waste. These three, they are old door frames that, as you just heard, I used an old animal amongst many other things, and essentially built a series that belongs together, that says, you are the experiment, you are the experimenter, and you are the laboratory. So each of them is weighing quite a bit, and is together with the table at the storage in Canterbury, waiting to be shipped wherever the pilot is gonna be. Now, what else did I want to show you? Yeah, so where was this thing essentially kind of officially conceived? That was in El Salvador, and you can find more information about that here in a portfolio that I've created that documents essentially my work until 2018. And this was the birthing place. These are plastic bags that I rolled into strings using wool. You can use anything, but I used wool. And I created these long, sturdy ropes that I was using for a big piece that I'm calling We Are Living Inside a Computer Game. But the actual strings really inspired me. So when I went to El Salvador on this volunteering project on a really remote island with hardly any tourism, I was comprising these components into something that allowed me to get quite real around really, I was just producing quite a lot of like products from stuff that I would find, like weaving frames constructed from the wood that I would collect at the beach, and starting to introduce certain weaving techniques and ways how to stitch stuff together. And I was introducing that to the local textile workshop. And the kids were coming to my workshop. They were creating jewelry. I mean, obviously, the entire blueprint with the three components. These are the three components. I don't know if this is visible. Yeah, so you have our innate creativity. You have the use of these ancient craft techniques, wood building, metal work, ceramics, and innovative ways of bringing lots of different materials together. And the third component would be the use of these the use of the waste all around us. Where was I? Yeah, so I created quite a few products there with what I found in El Salvador, and you can see them here. Yeah, so these ones, for example, is actually built from the technique that I just showed you. A little carpet, little coasters. Here is the weaving frame that I just mentioned. So yeah, many different things. This is actually like a piece of banana. What was it? I think it's not a leaf, but it was quite a sturdy piece of wood. And then I just used these sturdy ropes that I had created, wrapping the plastic bags up, and I just hang the shelf up, and it served in the kitchen its purpose. So you can have a look at that in your own time. Just gonna show you a few more of the products of my own flat. Yeah. And the last thing, what I wanted to show you, this definitely is something that you may get inspired in using in your own flat. Essentially, like you just need to get some plastic bags and an ironing machine, and then you fuse the plastic bags together. And in my case, I'm using this as a laptop bag. And here you can see I used my sewing machine also to additionally stitch some patterning in, but also to kind of create a really watertight bag that has actually saved my laptop quite a few times from spillage. And what else? I think the last thing what I wanted to show you is this here, which is a series of small little 3-minute videos that is introducing the entire enterprising educational platform that can turn life itself into a school, which is personally what I'm dreaming about. Restoring the empty buildings, bringing community together over that, teaching actual skills. And yes, I mean, giving people a kind of like a personal ownership over the spaces in which they live and work, also together, because it's so incredibly healing to get hands-on like that. And I'm gonna leave you with this, and thank you for taking the time to look at my work, and stay blessed and heart-centered.